Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored that you are participating today at the global premiere of Cobi 18, a game changer for our industry. Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, wir fühlen uns geehrt, dass Sie heute an diesem Tag auf der Weltpremiere des Cobis dabei sind. Ein Gerät, das die Reinigungsindustrie verändern wird. Mesdames et Messieurs, nous sommes honorés que vous participez à la première mondiale de Cobi 18. Before I continue, I would like to welcome as well all the members of the ICE family around the globe. Welcome to China, welcome to Hong Kong, welcome to Australia, to the United States of America, because they're all live, joining this very, very special event for us as a company. Before we come to the further program of the show today, I would like to play a little short introductional video about who ICE Cobotics is. During those days, basically something has grown, which was, hey, we want to replace labor. Autonomous cleaning is labor replacement, which we truly think is not the right approach for our industry, because our industry lives and breathes with humans, and humans are the key element we need to respect and to support. And that's why we went on the journey as ICE Cobotics to really innovate in the direction of trying to be the supportive force to upgrade humans, to liberate humans, and at the end of the day, give our industry a more professional image, leading us into the future. One major reason why I'm delighted to stay here and to have this presentation today, and the brain behind ICE Cobotics, our owner, Simon Chen. He has always been a visionary for this industry, and unfortunately he could not travel from the US because there are quite some restrictions. Still, there's COVID somewhere around the corner. But I'm very, very proud that I can call Simon in live from Los Angeles. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Simon.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you today? It's a little bit early in Los Angeles, isn't it?
Yes, it's still early morning here, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you for making the time, and I'm really so glad and delighted that you joined this wonderful launch day, the world premiere of Cobi today.
My pleasure. Very excited to join you.
Simon, I've got a couple of questions for you, just for the people to have a little bit of a background. You've been 30 years in this industry. You've worked through several challenges, started really from the bottom, worked your way up, and then you had 2011, another idea, and you built another company. What's your vision behind that company, ICE Cobotics?
Yeah, very good question. I grew up in this industry, and the world is changing so fast, and I see a lot of new technologies out there. Let's say the lithium-ion battery technology, the Internet of Things technology, all the data available out there that we didn't use in our industry. And I do believe that our industry can utilize the new technology and be innovative. So when we started ICE in 2011, I first bring in the lithium-ion battery technology as well as the data technology into this industry. And then later on, of course, autonomous technology.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you for sharing. If we look together to our industry, I think we can realize that we're working rather in a traditional industry. And I would like to ask you a little bit about your thought process in our soft innovation with the topic of subscription. What's so different about that, Simon?
Okay, yes. As we just talked about earlier, we are in a very traditional industry, and we didn't utilize the data technology before. But as soon as we start using all the new technologies and including the data, I think subscription business model can bring us a lot more advantage. Let's say we only charge a flat rate to the end user, which is very transparent. And also, of course, our end user have the access to the data and to all the new technologies without hesitating to invest too much from the beginning. And by the end, we support to focus on let the customer to focus on their core business, and we provide a total convenience to our clients.
Wow, that sounds promising. So thank you very much for that, Simon. And now a question about ICE Cobotics. We just recently rebranded our company from ICE to ICE Cobotics. What is your vision as the driver behind that business about the Cobotics?
I think our industry, the cleaning industry, need to be more automated, and that's our future. And we need to go on innovation, bring in autonomous technology, but we are not going to replace people. I think we are just offering more automation. So let our industry to focus on managing the cleaning results and process instead of doing the labor work. That is the future of our industry, and that's the only way we can move on our industry. That's why I think we changed our name to Cobotics. We're going to work along with people, collaborative with people.
Thank you, Simon. Sounds really promising of the future direction of the business, and I totally agree with you. Humans need help and not to be replaced. So Simon,
Exactly.
what I would like to ask you now, and I truly believe that this is a very proud moment for you as the driving force behind ICE Cobotics. Do we want to reveal Cobi 18?
Yes, exactly. Yes, let's do it.
All right. Cobi 18. This is going to be a game changer, Simon. I'm pretty sure. But can I ask you a couple of questions about it?
Of course.
I mean, obviously it's really a neat product, great dimensions, but let me ask you, I see a humongous amount of camera technology and sensor technology on the product. That looks really like high tech. What's that about?
Okay, we do a little bit different approach than our competition. Put it this way, we are using a 3D dimension dot cloud to use VSLAM technology for navigation, which is much more effective.
Wow. So with the VSLAM technology, that sounds like a different way of depth and visualization of a room, like pixeling?
No, we don't take pictures, but we use dot cloud.
Ah.
We use top sensor, we use binocular camera to generate pixels in dot cloud, which is GDPR compliant.
Right. So it's like
so we don't take images.
So all little millions of little dots.
Yes.
Cool. You know, looking at the product, Simon, I see some two small side brushes, sticking out of the side. What's the working methodology of Cobi 18 from a scrubbing situation?
Besides the two side brushes in the front, we do have the cylindrical brush underneath in the middle, which not only to do the scrubbing, but also sweeping as well. So there is a hopper behind the brush can collect the grease. And after that, of course, we have the squeegee, the vacuum to pick up the rest of the water.
So you mean that there's no risk that obstacles get stuck into the brushes, and we have a dual brush system using all methodologies to really achieve an outperforming scrubbing result, right?
Yes, it works just as I would say powerful as a ordinary scrubber.
Wow. Let me ask you another question, Simon. I see this stands a little bit out for me. I see this blue bar around this machine. What's that about?
Oh, good question. The blue bar, if you lift up the handle.
Can I?
You can use, yes, please.
Oh.
Do so. Yeah, lift it up. Yep. And you can use it manually.
Oh. So I have both possibilities. I can let it run autonomous, and I can use it just as a regular scrubber dryer. Whoa.
Yeah. And it's good for, say, if you want to do the mapping,
Yep.
you can push the machine around to do the mapping as well.
Yeah, actually, I've got a question to the mapping, Simon. I see this display here. Do I need some tools to map the product, or do I need a computer, or
no?
What do we need?
Anybody. If anybody can operate a manual scrubber, they can do the mapping themselves.
Wow.
They just push the machine around and the mapping is done.
That sounds very easy. Do we have? Is
It is.
is it a copycat mode, or is there an autofill mode, or how does it work?
We have both. The copycat mode, basically, you just push the machine as you use it manually, and you memorize the mapping route. And the fill in the map, or the fill in mode, which you just push the machine around the boundary, and the sensor will do the work and generate a map.
So I can. Is it correct, my understanding? So with all the technology we have, TOF camera, binocular camera, sensors, lidars, so they all work like a team together, creating a pixeled image of the room, and then they can navigate themselves?
Yes, of course, but not only the hardware sensors or lidar, but as well as the software. That's the most important.
Okay. Let me ask you the question, because I think a lot of people will ask those questions. Can the Cobi recognize escalators?
Yes.
How about glass?
It is a challenge. It is a challenge actually for autonomous, I would say, a system to recognize escalator.
Right.
And people will ask why. Because escalator, you imagine in the middle is empty.
Right.
So the lidar wouldn't detect the escalator as human eyes. So we have the system here, the binocular camera, as well as the top, and we do have a deep learning capability. So we put in the image of the escalator, and the machine or the system can recognize that's an escalator. That's the very, I would say, quite different than anybody else.
Wow. But here's the challenge. How about glass?
Yes, we can recognize glass, not only glass, but mirror as well.
Wow. Now the final one. What about sunlight?
Yes, we can deal with that.
Wow. That sounds promising, Simon. A lot of promising information. If we go just one time back, I mean technology. I think we all know it's rapidly evolving. It's unbelievable what technology is in the market. And we mentioned about subscription of the product. What's your intention about that? Because it's a risk taking from our side as well at the end.
Yeah, but by the end, we want to offer the best solution for our end users. Okay? It's hassle-free, easy, and affordable.
Wow. Very cool. Thank you. Simon, thank you so much for answering those questions and appearing here at the global world premiere of Cobi 18, even at 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, we woke you up a little bit earlier, I guess, with the technical tests, but thank you so much for taking the time, joining in, and revealing this fabulous product to the world.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for joining the world premiere of Cobi. Thank you to everybody around the globe. This event is streamed live. I know we have got visitors from Norway, Finland, Denmark, US, South Africa, everywhere around the world. And we are so delighted that you took the time to join us today for this very special event. And I think you could sense that we were quite nervous as well, particularly me, standing up here, because it's such an important, game-changing day for us, and it's a changing day for us as a company. And we would love to invite everybody to join our journey, supporting our industry to the better. Thank you very much for taking the time for the global world premiere of Cobi 18. Thank you.